Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Theodore Campbell. Once again, got another video for you guys. Well, we got Greyhound once again. For the people that follow me, you know I like calling Greyhound the big bad wolf because they're pretty much the biggest bus company in North America. At least, not privately owned. There's big bus companies that's privately owned, but pretty much nobody's bigger than Greyhound, even though we know that now they're with Flix or Flexbus now. I'm not sure how that situation is going to pan out, but everybody knows Greyhound. Let's face it. Even if you're not in the bus business, you know Greyhound. Now, this particular paint job that you see here, this is around the time where I would say Greyhound was trying to give itself like a refresh, because there was a time where Greyhound was kind of looking a little shabby on the road, where a lot of their buses wasn't looking too hot. They was looking a little banged up. So this was, I would say, the first phase in where they tried to give it a little jazzier paint job, or, that's right before they came out with the blue look that's out currently, which they knocked it out the park with that one. That new look that the Greyhound has is really nice. But I would say this came a little bit before that, where they were trying to revamp the company and refurbish a lot of their buses and make them look better, because a lot of them wasn't looking that great. And sorry to say it, Greyhound was starting to develop a bad reputation in a lot of areas of, of course, being late and the buses breaking down and looking a little beat up. So this is around that time where they was trying to give it a little bit of a refresh. But I actually remember seeing a couple of these buses with this paint job up in New York, even though this particular bus has a Chicago destination sign on it. But Greyhound buses go all over. But I do remember seeing these buses in New York with this paint job right here. Matter of fact, there was a couple DLs and stuff that had the paint job just like that. It's actually kind of similar to the Greyhound Canada one that I showed you guys before in a previous video. But one thing I do remember with this paint job, I actually remember them being MC-12s with the paint job. Not saying that they didn't have any MCI 9s with this paint job, but the ones that I saw were MC-12s. And the only difference between a 12 really cosmetically is pretty much they got square lights instead of the circle lights. And they have the square lights in the back, just like the 103A3 MCI. But that's pretty much the only real cosmetic change. I think they have a different engine drivetrain in there. But we're going to give you a quick spin around so you can see the coach up front or up close. Now, I could be mistaken, and maybe I was seeing wrong. Maybe you guys can get in the comments and correct me. But when Iconic Replicas put this in the coming soon section, I kind of remember them saying that it was gonna be a MC-12 when this model came out, but I could be wrong. Maybe it was wishful thinking, but it didn't. It's an MC-9, which ain't much different. Now, the funny thing about this paint job is it still has that stainless steel bottom like the old Greyhounds. They just painted it white so they could look more, I guess, newer or give it a cleaner look. But I think most bus enthusiasts, especially with a bus with a body like this, would prefer the stainless steel bottom on a bus like this. But I guess, we all have our different opinions. But it's a good looking coach. Good looking coach. And as usual, Iconic Replicas does a marvelous job of their details. And the bus looks great. So I suggest you grab you one, because I think this one is going to go fast. Most Greyhounds go fast with iconic replicas or all the bus models in general. So if you're a Greyhound fan, I suggest you grab this one quick. It's probably going to go really fast. So if you like this video, get in the comments, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will catch you guys later.